me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, in time here in SVG, it is 7:45, and already we have on the line Mr. Kingsley Defreitas. Kingsley, good morning to you. Hello? Hello? All right, and all right. All right, so usually at this time we would have commentary coming to us from Kingsley Defreitas. So Kingsley, not sure what happened there, but could you try calling back, please? Thank you. All right. Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
All right. Hearing you now. Good morning, Kingsley.
Hey, morning. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
I paid attention to your news item, and the one that stands out to me is the one on the rumor surrounding potholes and the international airport at Aga. That is far from the truth. Let me tell you something, right? The airport is currently managed by Mrs. Graves. Before she was the manager, we had Mr. Bond, was a Bajan. Then we had Mrs. Barber, Robertson Barber, yeah, and then we had a Jamaican. For some reason, the Jamaican didn't last, so Miss Graves is doing a good job. And here what happened, there's a department in the airport called Operation Department. It has 4 individual supervisors. And as somebody who work at the airport and observe, every morning between 5:45 and 6, the police officer come across and they put up the flag. After you put up the flag, you will see 1 or 2 of the fire brigade drive from north to south of the entire runway. While they're doing that, they are surveying the airport and they are making sure that the trucks are mobile. After they finish their inspection, the department that is referred to as operation has 4 persons. They will take one of the vehicles that is marked maintenance and they will go and do runway checks and all of that thing there. So when people say there are holes in the airport, that is creating problems. That is not true. I think that rumor should be dispelled because let me tell you something. Every single morning between 6 and 6:30, there are serious inspection on the runway and they have to do it. It must be done every single morning. So if I were the authority as the Prime Minister and I see a hole, because the Prime Minister will be out there today, you know, I'm going to send home all the operation supervisors because if something happens on the runway, they should report it to the CEO, and we have a chief engineer that is employed at the airport full time. His name is Eddie. He has the responsibility to make sure that the maintenance aspect of the airport is being paid close attention. From observing, I think the cleaning of the airport needs a little bit more urgency, but the maintenance of the runway and the fencing from at the airport, they are trying their best to make sure that we live up to the expectation. On the ground presently, there are some auditors, and one of the auditors first thing comes to us is money. No, that is not true. There are people on the ground from international agencies that are paying attention to the airport because of the increased flights on the airport. And here's something, Ms. Samuel, when they come in, they don't tell you nothing. They just show up and do the inspection. So that is currently going on for the last week or so. So when I see this and hear this circulation about holes on the runway, you can take it from me as a layman person. That is not true. Recently, DIPCON is a road repair company, have a Trinidadian base did some work on the runway. And the Mr. Eddie, who's in charge of the maintenance aspect, he has to pay attention after they can finish their work. He has to go and maintain the airport by paying close attention to see what is being placed and what is being done. So I'm making this appeal to people to stop circulating rumors. There's nothing at the airport says that the runway is not adequately prepared. So I'm just hoping that people don't do that because that is not true. People will say, "Oh, you passionate because of that." Yeah, I passionate because of the airport. Airport is why I make my living. I've been working at the airport since 1983. I joined a postman at the airport. Yeah, I work at the International Airport since 1983, and I'm currently at the airport at Target for over 7 years. So airport is my thing. And so because most people at the airport know that I have a committee and I have a program away from and pay attention, they don't take me slightly. They pay attention to me because I have to observe everything because as a media worker, that is my responsibility. So when I hear this issue about the airport and lack of maintenance of the runway, I am totally upset because that is not true. Like I said earlier, I'm not fully happy with the level of the maintenance, the cleaning of the airport, and I'm talking about the cleaning part where Mel Jackson is responsible. I'm talking about the cleaning part where the airport maintenance should make sure certain drains and things like that. But the runway, I could vouch for the runway that every single morning between 6 and 6:30, there are a vehicle with airport for workers, senior workers to go and do airport checks. So I hope that people desist from making this sort of idle rumors about the airport has no level of maintenance. Okay? And that's my take for this morning. Right.
All right. Thanks, Kingsley. All right.
All right.
And that was this morning's commentary with Kingsley Defreitas. And, as Kingsley was speaking, the thing of it is that so yes, we know he might be hitting for the other side, all right? So he's more vocal for the other side. But what it is that I can appreciate is him coming out and saying what is actually correct. And he is not, quote unquote, politically aligned in a sense, in terms of holding an office, but he has come out and defended what was being circulating or what was circulating on social media. As he was speaking, one of the things that came to me is that we have to be so mindful, right? It's an election year. And one of the things that you have to pay attention to is that on social media, what is going to be happening is that there are going to be a lot of things put out there to make either sides look bad, right? And we just have to be a little bit more cautious in terms of, as I said before in the previous segment, the things that we take and that we run with, all right? Because people are going to be coming out full force. Party supporters are going to be coming out full force, and they're going to use just about every possible thing that they can do to discredit whoever it is that they're trying to discredit. So, as I said, take things with a pinch of salt, right? A pinch of salt, look for multiple news outlets to see if this information is correct. Sometimes it's also good to read the comments, although comment section this kind of irritate me, a little too festive. But there might be somebody in between the comment section who's not a part of the propaganda who is going to tell you or say what is actually the correct thing. All right. So once there are holes poked in the way in your thinking, or when you read something, whatever thoughts are there, be mindful of that. All right.
Correct. And it's January, and as you're saying, they're gonna start with all the election and party stuff. And it's January, and apparently they've already started. First month. Let's hope that I don't like to say let's hope, because usually I don't believe that people are going to do what they're supposed to do. But anyways, let's hope that throughout the year we're not gonna see anything more like this. And as Roleza said, do your own investigation, look for some more evidence and come with your evidence. So you can say, I know, like what Kingsley did, he works there and he's seen these people do this. So he can say, I know for a fact that this is done because I'm seeing this. So we could do all of that.
Yeah, but I don't know, boy. A little rough, and I think social media just causes things to be so much more magnified, right? Magnified in that sense. So we just have to be very careful, all right? I real comments you over here. Anyways, I real comments you. Anyways, off of that.
All right. Say it now. Oh. Okay. No.
All right, so we have a little visitor in here, so just have me properly distracted.
Okay. After.
All right.
Okay. All right.
See, when management interrupts us, it's always a good thing. All right, so is there something that you need to say?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, let's see if how much time do we have? All right, so let's head on out at this time and just leaving you with those things to think about. All right, election year. Think for yourself, folks. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Okay. So, all right. So let's head on out of this segment, and after it, we should be joined by our third.
Before we go, I will go and look this up and come back. As we're going, it just came to me. I think there is a something in the rules or the laws about storing up or creating public fair in the public or something like that. But I'm gonna go find out and I'll come back. And of course, if you know, you can let us know, right?
But you know what? It could also be spreading of false information or something, whatever it is. It's a charge. You can be charged for it, and anyway. All right, so we are heading out officially. We are heading out. All right, so we'll be back with you with more activated mornings this morning.
Nothing.